Yama and Niyama are the rules which we have to follow for the well-being of ourselves and well-being of the society. Yama 5 in number, Patanjali says we must follow these yamas to protect the society from us. Niyamas 5 in number, which we have to follow to protect ourselves from the influence of the society. Bad influence of the society to protect, we have to follow the niyama, and we have to follow the yama to protect the society from us. And thus far we have covered various dimensions of yama, like ahimsa, we have covered on ahimsa, we have covered satya, we have covered last week we covered brahmacharya, and aparigraha we covered, and other dimension today we are touching upon is asteya. Steya means stealing. Asteya means non-stealing. The literal meaning of that one, no thieving. You are not stealing from anyone. That is the literal meaning. But there is a deeper meaning to asteya. The deeper meaning, asteya means the one that whatever I have, it's not the only my contribution. So many people have contributed to make me what I have. If I am running a company, only the boss, he alone cannot run the business. So many people have to join hands so that the business can work properly. Asteya means you are not only one in the game. To make yourself that to have whatever you have, so many people have contributed. To get respect for whatever I am doing and whatever I have. For example, if I want to buy a kilo of rice, if I go to a market, kilo of rice for $1, I think it's very cheap, and I give $1 to the counter and I take, and I say it's $1. It's very cheap and there is no value. I bring it, I eat a bit and throw outside. I don't care. It's very cheap, $1. But when I start thinking this $1, this rice, I am not paying the full price. That there is so many farmers have worked behind this rice. Water has to be poured into this one. Tilling has done, and after that transportation to the warehouse, and the rice mill it has gone, and further in between warehousing, and it has come to the shop. Somebody has put that one onto the shop. So much of energy has gone behind this 1 kilo of rice. To make this, to get 1 kilo of rice, when I see this one, so many people have worked behind this 1 kilo of rice. It is not just $1. $1 may be nothing for me, but behind this, the value of this one rice, it's so much of effort has gone in. When I realize that one, then I start respecting the food I eat. I don't demean the food. I respect the food I eat. And whatever money I have, if I have a money, I have an obligation to share it with others. If I have, perchance, if I have a good health, I have an obligation to give motivate others to lead a healthy lifestyle. If I have some knowledge, I have studied well, I have an obligation to share the knowledge with others. You can't keep it to yourself. In the Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna talks about the same concept. Ishtan bhogan hi vo deva dasyante yajna bhavita tedarthana pradayebhyo yo bhunkte stena evasa. And one who eats that the Ishtan bhogan, I worked hard and I get the reward. I get so much of money or whatever I worked behind that one, I got the reward. And there is a transaction has happened. My work has gone in, reward has come, this transaction has come. Who is the giver of that one? The Lord. The divine beings are blessing. Ishtan bhogan hi o deva dasyante yajna bhavita. And as when I worked, somebody has rewarded. And if I eat alone, Ishtan bhogan hi o deva dasyante yajna bhavita teidarthana pradayebhyo yo bhunkte sthena evasam. That reward, if I am alone eating, that person is a thief. Shri Krishna says that person is very a thief. And whatever I worked, reward has come because that work and reward, this reward, it is not your possession. If you are eating only yourself, that person is a thief. And further, yajnashishta shinasanto muchyante sarvakil vishaihi bunjante agam papam e pachantyatma atma karanat. One who eats this reward, I worked hard, I got so much. If I am eating only myself, Shri Krishna says he is not eating the reward, he is eating the sin. Nothing but that person is eating the sin. And Shri Krishna further says, Parasparam bhavayanta shreya paramavapsata. For a healthy society, healthy community, healthy world, we have to mutually reach out to each other. You have to support each other. Parasparam bhavayanta. You have to support the community wherever. Nothing is yours. In this world, in the Upanishad says, nothing is yours. And everything is there. You may be a custodian. God has given a plate of reward with you. How long you are holding the plate? For few days, few months, few years. After that, that plate is taken to somebody else. It is not yours. I may have so much of wealth, and now in the Europe, in the coronavirus situation, so wealthy European, prosperous. Now because of coronavirus, they say nearly 1 million people have come on the street now, homeless. So good, and things of plates have changed. They all of a sudden they have come on to the homeless people. Things can change any time, and it is a time we have to, you are not alone in this game. In this game, you are part of everyone. You have to share it with others. In Upanishad, it talks about Isha Vase Idam Sarvam, and this one, everything belongs to the Supreme Lord. It is God's grace. He gave an opportunity to work and get the reward, but it is not yours. And the moment you think it is mine, I enjoy, then Shri Krishna says he is enjoying, he is eating or she is eating nothing but a sin. The Asteya means the Shri Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita again and again reinforces, and Patanjali says one has to follow the Asteya, this principle. If I have the stealing mentality, taking corruption, bribe, and everything I want more, that person is eating nothing but sin. And in the Patanjali towards what happens if I follow the Asteya, if I am established in Asteya, whatever I have, I share it with others. I treat others equally, and I am also part of in my game, life's game. Many people are coming along with me. I have an obligation to share it with others. One who established in Asteya Pratishtayam Sarva Ratna Upasthanam. And Shri Krishna says, one who has established himself or herself in Asteya, for that person, that everything is in abundance will be there. There won't be any shortage in that person. That person, it's a Sarva Ratna. Ratna means all precious wealth. Whatever that person wants, that person gets that one. And if on the other token, if I am leading, I want more only for myself. Those who are leading, they are leading an impoverished life. Very poor people. They are not satisfied with what they have. And Patanjali says one has to be established in Asteya for that, so that the society is well looked after and it is good for the seeker also. Lie down on your back